Breathwork has been part of my practice for 6 years now, and it started with a breathwork journey, going super deep. And from there, I started to utilize breathwork for really working through triggers as opposed to using breathwork like a band aid, which is what most people recommend. Like if you're feeling stress or anxiety, do a little box breathing so you feel good temporarily. Yeah, I don't believe in that. What I was doing using breath work for was to kind of shut down the prefrontal cortex because it gets you into a state called transient hypofrontality. Big scientific term. All it means is it shuts down your thinking mind, which allows you to feel all those stuck emotions so that you can move through them. So I would say probably for about 4 or 5 years, I was doing deep work like that, shadow work, and really helping with my mental and emotional health. But in the past about 8 months, I've added a new repertoire to my breathwork arsenal or quiver, if you will. And that is utilizing breathwork for stamina, endurance, and athletic performance. Now, here's the thing. Most of the time when we think about breathwork, we're thinking about it like in terms of our mental and emotional health, right? But the truth is you can utilize your breath to actually increase your stamina, your endurance, and just become a better athlete. And I mean, first of all, I do not consider myself an athlete. Just to make that clear. I mean, I used to do triathlons. I wouldn't call it competitively. It was more just to finish the race and be proud of myself, right? But that said, I like to push myself, whether it's surfing or swimming or lifting weights. And what I've found utilizing breathwork for athletic performance is that it really does work. Now, here's something super fascinating that most people don't know. Steph Curry, the legendary NBA player who's going to go down as one of the greatest of all time, he was asked in an interview, what is the smallest skill that you attribute to your success? Like the thing that would be the most surprising. His response, quote unquote, honestly, breathing. In fact, Steph Curry can lower his heart rate from 150 beats per minute to just 80 beats per minute in less than 90 seconds. And for context, it takes other players in the NBA, the National Basketball Association, to do that it takes them 5 minutes what Curry can do in 90 seconds. And it's because of his breathing. So if you want to really increase your stamina, endurance, and look at breath work another way, I encourage you to think about how breath work could work for you in terms of building your stamina and endurance. If you want to learn how, click the link in my bio, join us in Breath Club. It's completely free, and I'll teach you.